Thursday night baseball headed your way from Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Tonight we continue the road trip with the first of three between the New York Yankees and the Chicago White Sox. Gio Urshela, the American League's leading hitter, continues his bid at a batting title right after this. Lance Lynn, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He's had a phenomenal year at the plate, entering this August contest as the league's batting average leader.
I've never been in this position in my career before. I wonder if he's counting games down. You certainly want to walk away at the end of the year with a batting crown.
Fastball swung on and missed. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
And this is taken in for out number 1. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Stepping in next, Aaron Hicks. First at bat for him here as he enters play 7th in the American League in round trippers. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo! Up and in.
And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located, and that one was right there.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And he falls behind 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. On to the home half now. Yankees nothing, White Sox coming up. More baseball after this on MLB Network. Luis Severino, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
First delivery to him. Set to deliver the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Adam Eaton digging in next. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape, winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Now the pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And now in the box, Jose Abreu. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Now here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now into the box, Aaron Judge. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
Here's the first pitch. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Nice line drive to right field right there. Dan, does it concern you when you're missing middle hard at the plate early in the game?
It does, D-Roll, and this is the kind of guy that he can't get away with those kind of mistakes. He needs to work the corners up, down, in and out. And like that one right there, he has to stay out of the middle of the zone.
Gleyber Torres is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. He'll start this one at 269. 33 home runs and 88 runs batted in. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Making the play over there is Abreu for the first out.
Batting 6, the first baseman.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And I'm going to focus today on Tim Anderson. And when I say his name, I think quick feet. Not only defensively at the shortstop position, but also putting the defense on their heels. When he gets on base, look for him to take off. And he's got a strong arm as well from shortstop.
At the plate now is Luke Voit, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
No balls and a strike to count. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. In the air to right center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, Giancarlo.
So now to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
What a well-executed sinker right there. There's really nothing you can do with that pitch. You're either burying it into the ground or fouling it off your shin.
Fastball well outside.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 2-2 one more time. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. A bouncer to the side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. The Yanks leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Eloy Jimenez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And here's his slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Comes into his first at-bat at 283. 15 long balls and 49 runs batted in. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. windup and the 0-2 pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
So here's Yoan Moncada. Fouled off. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it. And that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Will move to the 3rd with no score.
Welcome back to the south side of Chicago, where the hometown White Sox have given these fans a lot to cheer about from the mound this season. Not only do they come into the day with one of the best ERAs in the league, but they're also among the best teams at not allowing home runs, something they take a lot of pride in. Talking with members of the pitching staff earlier, several of them mentioned how limiting home runs really makes things difficult on the opposition, especially in today's game, where teams don't try to manufacture runs as much anymore. As one of them said, if teams are going to get the best of us, they're going to have to really rack up the hits, and we don't make that easy. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch coming. Here it is. Clint Frazier is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
1-1 the count to Clint Frazier. One and 2 now.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Count even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Into the box, Kyle Higashioka. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. That average at 291 to start the day. 9 homers and 31 RBIs. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. There to take it is Abreu, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Next for New York, Gio Urshela. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the AB now. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Up top, it's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And another foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Set to deal on 2-2. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning will continue.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the 0-1. There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 29 home runs for him on the year. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Struck out in his first at-bat. Here's the 0-1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Abreu will make the play, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 2-0 New York. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the line gets something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here it comes. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Into the box, Adam Engel. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strike.
At the plate now, Leury Garcia, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 8 home runs and 33 driven in. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Here it comes, 0-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They're still down. It's 2-0. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Now the 1-1 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And foul. Ball 2. Full count. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he got him.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Swing, high drive, left field, and Jimenez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
The first baseman, Luke.
That was textbook outfield technique right there. So take notes, kids. He knew right where he was, and he does a great job of feeling for the wall while keeping his eyes on the ball. That's how you do it, and he makes the catch.
In now, Luke Voigt. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back. He might throw it here.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Grandal has it, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they hold a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
And now a pitch on the way.
Nope.
And that misses, ball 1.
Holy smokes. That's the first ball they've taken the entire game so far. They're swinging at everything.
Now the 1-0. Line hard into left. This one's down. It's the White Sox first hit, and it's going to be for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
In now is Adam Eaton. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. High in the air down the right field line. Judge is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So here's Jose Abreu. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. It is. On a rope to the second baseman. But the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting, left fielder, Aloy Jimenez.
So now to the plate, Eloy Jimenez. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now. And he's in there easily. It's a stand-up triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Comes set, the 0-1. Two swinging just out in front of the slider.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting two swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
The pause and the 0-2. Popped him up. Torres is under it to make the catch to end the inning. But they do get on the board in the inning on this run-scoring triple. We're through 4. It's the Yankees 2 and the White Sox 1. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. And now the first pitch. The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
At the plate, Clint Frazier. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Into the box, Kyle Higashioka. He'll They'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Weak grounder down the line at third. Moncada gloves it. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Yankees 2 and the White Sox 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off.
Thank you, Heidi.
The third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Here's the first pitch. Yoan Moncada will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Judge is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And it's quickly 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Adam Engel.
So 2 out, nobody on. And up next, one of the best defensive center fielders in the league, Adam Engel. First offering. Fouled away.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Popped up. Higashioka over to his left, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Our score remains 2-1. And stepping in, Gio Urshela. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch on the way. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Lifted in the air to center. Engel is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Aaron Hicks stands in again, and his home run earlier has accounted for all of their runs so far in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And the pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
I think that base hit surprised him more than anything. He's gotten so used to setting guys down 9 in a row at that point that he just assumed he'd get him too.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's 1 for 2 in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
LeMahieu leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Now to the plate, here is Leury Garcia. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
First pitch of the AB now. Grounded to short. And that's the first out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Nick.
One out for Chicago here in the 6th, and that'll bring up Nick Madrigal. And now the first pitch.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
To the plate now, Adam Eaton. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 2-1. Next up will be Gleyber Torres. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. The 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he struck him out. So double now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
the plate now. Now Voit with a high fly ball out to deep left field. And this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 26 for him on the season. And it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. (2-0) to the Yankees left fielder.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Three runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's out. Next, here is Clint Frazier. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1-0 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Engel is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. The Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now 3-1 Yanks. Now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
The first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Now here's the pitch. Bounce to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, left fielder, Aloy.
Up next, Eloy Jimenez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the AB on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
First pitch on the way. 0-1 the count. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Hit back up the middle. Torres picks it up. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that. Especially shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
The 0-2 pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. A man left for the White Sox. They still trail it here 3-1. Cody Hoyer has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and up to bat next it'll be the catcher Kyle Higashioka. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
The 1-2.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Gio Urshela. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1. Called strike 0-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, 2 away.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. The run is Jimenez. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and it's still 3-1.
Leading up for the White Sox, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Yasmani Grandal is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
What a performance so far. Throwing it strike at 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Voit is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam Engel.
Next to dig in, Adam Engel popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. Definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
And he gets him to swing when he's in control. 0-2.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Leury Garcia, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. No hits to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Count remains at 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Hendricks enters
enters the game from the pen. And because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. DJ LeMahieu stands in as he looks at ball one here. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's tacked at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth.
The batter, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. He's set, and the pitch.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Gone! All rise, Aaron Judge, a two-run shot. 24 home runs for him on the season as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Wow, this is a tough one to swallow, right? You come in as a closer, and you're used to striking guys out and having 1, 2, 3 innings. And just like that, he's greeted with a bomb. Now it's time to regroup and hopefully get some outs.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop. Gleyber.
Stepping in now, Gleyber Torres. Here that finds the zone for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 hit to third. Moncada has it, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Dig next, Luke Voigt blasted a solo homer last time up.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Two balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball in a count like that is just unforgivable.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high and out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A long two-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, number 28 on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Jimmy Cordero comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate, Clint Frazier, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Cordero primarily attacks hitters with his sinker, but not your typical sinker. He throws it much harder than most.
He's a hard guy to get elevation on. In a day and age where a lot of hitters are looking to lift and separate and get the ball in the air, he has some good sink, not great sink, but he makes hitters hit the ball on the ground. And when he's on, you'll see a lot of ground balls.
Ready on 0-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
To the plate now, Kyle Higashioka, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He went down on strikes last time up. Now here it comes. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Here comes the 1-2. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. One more shot coming up will go to the bottom of the 9th. The Yankees lead this one 7-1. Davy Garcia will take the ball now as the new pitcher. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
Nick Madrigal.
First offering.
That's a ball. Counts 1-0.
The 1-0. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Pitch on the way.
Six fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
In now, Adam Eaton. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. High pop-up. Torres waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
White Sox down to their final out, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Now here's the pitch. Popped him up. Higashioka is there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
7-1, the final score in tonight's. New York with their 80th win to pace the division. Luis Severino earns win number 15 on the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Lance Lynn struck out 10 in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 7 runs on 9 hits. 1 error, they left 2 men on base. For the White Sox, 1 run on 2 hits. No errors, they left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.